Hi everyone, welcome to Mermaid Radio. You are listening to this week's Universal Energy reading using the 16 Cowrie and the Veve Prophecy cards. I am Mami Olufunke. This reading is in effect from today, Monday, January 27th through Sunday, February 2nd, 2020. Let's get started. The universal energy reading for the planet this week sees 7 cowries on the mat and Obatala, Orumila in the Veve prophecy cards. This reading says where there's a will, there's a way. Earth Mother has, she's tired of arguing with us. And so she will bring to bear the full force of who she is and what she means to our survival. So we need to realize that we haven't kept our promises. We haven't been kind to Earth Mother as a whole. We support that which is against Earth Mother, like plastic and inorganic, genetically modified foods and growing organisms that really aren't meant to grow in this world. So we're going to not be too happy with the result of that activity. And so Earth Mother, she plans on fighting, and believe me, she has the strength, the power, the fortitude, the perseverance to make us, to whip us into right action. We have to not, we have to pick up after our animals. If we have dogs, cows, sheep, whatever kind of animal we have to pick up after it, and especially in the urban areas. Dog waste is a hazard to humans when it mixes in with the groundwater. So we have to really pick up after our animals. Ashe. The universal energy reading for the people this week sees 4 Cowrie on the mat and Maza Orumila in the Veve prophecy cards. Here, people, we are trying to eat from the fruits of another's labor. One and the other, we're not happy with what we have, and we want to abscond with other people's blessings. But that's not really good. We need to focus on what we bring to the world and the good that we can make of it. We have to want to enjoy each other and live harmoniously so that we can all grow spiritually, mentally, morally, socially, and bring to pass goodness in this world. Ashe. The universal energy reading for love this week sees 8 Cowrie on the mat and Ogun Agba Ogun in the Veve prophecy cards. On the one hand, this reading says that we, life is good and that we can grow from love. We can, if we follow our plan, if we let unusual appetites come in and illicit appetites come between us and our lover, and we let perversions prevail, we're going to lose out. We could lose our love, we could lose our health, so that we have to really be careful and beware of the activities we take care of outside of our relationship. If you have more than one person, that's expected, but if you are in a monogamous relationship, it's best that you keep that relationship intact as such. Ashe. The universal energy reading for money this week sees 10 Cowrie on the mat and Osayen Agbaoru in the Veve prophecy cards. Here we have 10 Cowries, which says that we're crying over spilled milk. In other words, we have something to regret. Illegal activities are not going to serve us well in this week. Osayen Agbaoru speaks about corruption, manipulating money, misrepresenting fortunes or lack thereof, and taking advantage of people. So we people's money. We can't do that this week, or it will lead to regret. It will lead to people understanding you as a corrupt person. It will come out into the light. People, you won't be able to hide it. So do the right thing, and keep good things in mind, in thought and deed. Ashe. The universal energy reading for health and well-being this week sees 11 Cowrie on the mat and Azaka Olodumare in the Veve prophecy cards. 11 Cowrie says we have a lot on our mind, a lot on our head. We're maybe unhappy with the way life is going, especially in the beginning of this year. It's hard on people in relationships. And so that there is a lot of misunderstandings and misalignment of intention. So some people will feel guilty, others are just hurt, but a lot of people will feel maligned, and I don't know what another word is to go with that, but people will just not be happy with their, and it will affect your health. You know, your head will be heavy, but you'll probably find out that it was not a good relationship anyway. Guilt over having hurt yourself, or guilt is something people are going to have to work through in this week, where their health is concerned. And people say, well, how can guilt affect your health? It depends on how seriously you take it. It can make you sad, it can make you depressed. You feel guilty about something you've done, or you feel guilty about letting somebody else do something to you. And you hold your head and say, Orisha bi Oriko si mosore funari. I give blessings to my Ori. There's no Orisha greater than Ori. Ori G-G-G-O, Ori, awake. Ori G-G-G-O, Ori, be awake, 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 so that you can see that which is good for you, and you can flourish in that which is good for you. Ashe. The universal energy reading for spiritual development this week sees 6 Cowrie on the mat and Osaye Yemoja in the Veve prophecy cards. 6 Cowrie is a Eshu reading. It says that Eshu could want to play tricks and games with you, and that you need to know that what you hear is maybe not be what is meant, and so therefore you should be patient, and you should enlist the help of a priest or priestess, someone who can see into the spirit world and maybe look beyond what people are saying and into their intentions, and that way you can avoid negative relationships, especially in the spirit, in the spiritual realms, and you can, maintain peace, maintain joy with yourself and with your, especially your spiritual family. So get the priest or the priestess you need a reading this week, everyone. Everyone needs to get read, find the prescriptions that they need to follow, and also look up the letter of the year coming out of Cuba, and excuse me, so that you can know really what's going on with the spiritual workings of the year in this time. And when you look up the letter of the year, the first two, it's such a famous thing now that the first 2 or 3 responses to your search will bring you exactly the reading of the year from Cuba. Okay? Ashe. This has been Mami Olufunke's Universal Energy Reading. I thank you for joining me this week. If you like this information and find it useful, please like, subscribe, add notifications to know when the next video is available. Have a great week, everyone.